Welcome to the only place you're going to find Chelsea news in a short and sweet video with no waffle. This is the ChelsDaft 5-minute Chelsea news update. 3 big stories featuring Romelu Lukaku, who threatens to shock everybody, Cole Palmer, who's now described as unpredictable, and the retirement of Eden Hazard. Let's get straight into it, starting with Lukaku. And as we all know, Lukaku's gone to Roma because he pretty much burnt his bridges everywhere else. And Jose Mourinho took him over to Roma. And in his defence, Lukaku, he's kept his head down and he's played his football and he's doing well at Roma, scoring goals. As featured on the London Evening Standard, he's been talking to an Italian outlet called Sporza about what happened in the summer. And he said this: "Most of the people in the room know me. You know that I don't like to beat around the bush. I will speak in time, but if I really said how it all went last summer, everybody will be shocked." What was the biggest nonsense I read? That I was supposedly told I was going to a certain club, and that didn't make any sense. There were moments I could explode. 5 years ago, I might have done that too, but now I didn't waste any energy on it. It was a moment to be silent and focus on myself. I concentrated on what I do well, play football. And he has done that and he has been scoring goals. But what do you think it is that he's referring to where he's talking about he could have exploded because of the situation? Let's face it, he didn't want to be at Chelsea. He burnt his bridges. We didn't want him. Pochettino came in and he didn't want him because obviously it was clear Lukaku wanted to go. Unfortunately, however, because of his conduct with Inter Milan, they shut the door on him because he'd been talking to Juve. Juve then withdrew their interest because of their problems they got financially. Lukaku had one option, and that was Roma. What do you think of Lukaku saying what he's saying now and this big expose he threatens? What do you think about how he's doing at Roma? Do you think he could ever play for Chelsea again? I hope not. Let me know, comment section. I've been talking on my channel about Cole Palmer in recent videos, and I believe he's untouchable and undroppable because for me, he's the first player since Cesc Fabregas that we've got that's creative and that can unlock the door. And now we've got ourselves a real gem who reminds me of Kevin De Bruyne as a youngster when he first joined from Genk. Rough around the edges, but God-given natural talent that just needed polishing over time to develop. And that's what I see in Cole Palmer. The guy is so calm, composed. He doesn't get phased or he doesn't panic when he's under pressure, and he can spot a pass and he can seize the opportunity to unlock the door. Whether it's a ball over the top, a ball in behind, a little flick, Cole Palmer's got it all, and he could really become a world-class player for us. It seems as though Mauricio Pochettino feels the same way, and he's been talking about Palmer, and he said, Cole Palmer is a good link player and links with all of his teammates. We're giving him a starting position on the right to play in between the lines because he's ready to be unpredictable. Football is a game where you need to be unpredictable, and he has the capacity to do this. Now, I think what Pochettino's actually insinuating is that he's starting at the moment on the right-hand side, but he's pretty much going to be given the freedom to come inside and play maybe as a 10 or out on the left or out on the right because he's that unpredictable and because he's that talented. What do you think about Cole Palmer? Do you agree with me? Have you been impressed with his start at Chelsea? If you have, drop a comment in the comment section. Finally, I had to say something on my channel about Eden Hazard, the person that I literally feel honoured and privileged to be able to have witnessed him playing in a Chelsea shirt in person and over the years, and what a contribution he made to our football club. Yes, it's sad what's happened to him at Real Madrid with his injuries and the fact he's had to retire early despite having offers to continue. Let's just focus on what he did for our football club. He arrived from Lille for 32 million shortly after we won the Champions League for the first time. Did I mention we've won it twice? And he come in and it took him a little bit of time to adapt to the league, but when he did, my God, he flew. He was unpredictable, where Cole Palmer could potentially end up being. Eden Hazard had it all. He could change the game on a sixpence. We've seen different types of goals that he scored, moments of magic that he scored. And if anything, he took the mantle. Chelsea, back in time, have always had that star player with God-given talent that just gets people up off their seats. Charlie Cook from the 60s, 70s. You're then looking at Pat Nevin in the 80s. Franco Zola in the 90s and the noughties. And then Eden Hazard took on that mantle. And what a player. Absolute world class. He literally would try to keep on his feet and to run with that ball and avoid challenges. He was getting cut down. He tried to stay on his feet, not compared like others these days that get touched and just fall on the floor. Hazard was genuine, legit. He wanted to beat players and he loved doing so. God-given talent, absolute world class. Thank you, Eden Hazard, for everything you did for our football club, and I wish you well in your retirement. What a player. What a man. Humble. Fantastic. Let me know what you think about Eden Hazard, his Chelsea career, in the comments section. And also, if you've liked the premise and the idea of this 5-minute news video, if you have, drop a like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time.